In the depths of the underworld, where the air is thick with the whispers of lost souls, one man walks alone. His lyre in hand, his heart broken, he descends into the very realm of death itself. Orpheus, the greatest musician of all time, has come for one reason: to bring back the woman he loves. But even love, as powerful as it is, cannot escape the grip of fate. This is the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, a love that defied death and paid the ultimate price. Orpheus was known throughout the world for his music. His songs could calm the waves of the ocean, make the birds sing along, and even soften the hearts of the gods themselves. But despite his fame, Orpheus's heart belonged to one person: Eurydice, a beautiful and kind young woman who captured his soul the moment he saw her. Their love was pure, timeless. Orpheus played songs for her that made the heavens weep. But as with many great loves in Greek mythology, their happiness was short-lived. On the day of their wedding, tragedy struck. While walking through the forest, Eurydice was bitten by a venomous snake. Her life drained from her as swiftly as their happiness had bloomed. Orpheus was devastated. His songs became filled with sorrow, and the world wept with him. But Orpheus refused to accept her death. He made a choice that no mortal had ever dared. He would journey to the underworld and bring her back. Armed only with his lyre and his love for Eurydice, Orpheus ventured into the underworld, the land of the dead. He played his music for the three-headed dog Cerberus, and the creature, charmed by the melody, allowed him to pass. He played for Charon, the ferryman of souls, who let him cross the river Styx. And finally, Orpheus stood before Hades and Persephone, the rulers of the dead. Moved by his music and his unyielding love, Persephone, the queen of the underworld, pleaded with Hades to allow Eurydice to return to the land of the living. Hades, though rarely merciful, agreed, on one condition. As Orpheus led Eurydice out of the underworld, he was forbidden to look back at her. If he did, she would be lost to him forever. As they neared the surface, Orpheus could hear Eurydice's footsteps behind him. But doubt began to creep into his heart. What if the gods had tricked him? What if she wasn't truly there? He couldn't bear the thought of walking alone, and just as they were about to reach the light, he turned. That single glance was enough to doom them both. Eurydice was torn from him, pulled back into the depths of the underworld. Orpheus, consumed by grief, returned to the surface, but his world was forever darkened. His one true love was lost to him for all eternity. Orpheus's sorrow was so great that he swore off the love of all women. He wandered the earth alone, playing his mournful songs. Eventually, he met his end at the hands of the Maenads, frenzied followers of Dionysus, who tore him apart in their madness. His body was scattered, but his head and lyre were carried by the river to the sea, where they continued to sing songs of love and loss. But the gods, moved by his tragedy, placed his lyre among the stars, where it remains to this day, the constellation Lyra, a reminder of a love so powerful, it nearly conquered death. The story of Orpheus and Eurydice has endured for millennia, a timeless reminder of love's ability to transcend even the boundaries of life and death. Their tale has been told in countless ways, through music, art, and poetry, and it continues to inspire us today. For in Orpheus's song, we hear the echo of our own desires, our own hopes, and our own fears. His journey into the darkness is one we all take, seeking to hold on to the ones we love, even when fate says they are gone. What do you think? Could Orpheus have resisted the temptation to look back? Was his love destined for tragedy, or could fate have been kinder? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Historia for more epic tales from the past.